This video is sponsored by Photrus. Photrus, because weather planning was yesterday. Clean your lenses and pack your backpacks. The next few days are bringing some incredible light, dramatic skies and world-class conditions to your cameras. This is the weather forecast for this weekend. Good luck, my friends. I'm Christian and I found some stunning photography opportunities for you over the next days. And first of all, I'm so sorry that I didn't upload a weather forecast video last week, but I got wet surf phases in combination with a soft atmosphere predicted in my local area, and that even combined with a fast transition from low to high pressure. So I had to go out to take a photo, and that exactly in that moment when I'm usually working on my forecast video in the early morning on Friday. So sorry therefore. But this week I have some goodies for you. So shutters ready, let's go. The world is on fire this weekend for us photographers, and North America is looking crazy with fog and dramatic clouds. Over Europe, we have areas with thick snow coverage, Milky Way nights and some powerful storm action. In Australia and New Zealand are offering misty and colorful mornings. And as every week, I've used an extended version of Photrus to find loads of photography opportunities all over the world. Yeah, I just dropped a pin on a map on my dream locations and I told it what I want to shoot there. And like magic, I got an alert with all these amazing forecasts. Now let's dive into the details for some of the best photo spots all over the world. First up in the USA, at Death Valley's Zabriskie Point. This iconic Badlands is a dream for photographers, offering dramatic desert wizards, salt flats and unique geologic formations. It's perfect for waste patterns. And on Friday from 4 p.m, Photrus predicts gappy mid-level clouds. That means that we will get texture in the sky, a game between shadow and light in the landscape, and with a little bit of luck we could also get a light ray breaking through. Now, how do we compose such a west scene? And a good tip is here focusing on leading lines from cloud gaps to guide the viewer's eyes into the scene. Next, we head up to European Alps, to the Trecime di Lavoredo in the Dolomites. These three distinct peaks are not only the symbol of the Dolomites, yeah, they embody a photographer's dream, I would say. And although we are already entering the end of May right now, on Friday from 5 p.m. onwards, expect thick snow coverage with 43 centimeters of fresh snow. And this transforms these rugged peaks into a stunning winter wonderland. Yeah, you are photographing there at around 2,300 meters sea level. It's definitely a high alpine area. And very important, by the way, leave me a comment below where you live and what you like to shoot there, so that I can consider also your location next time. But maybe one of the next spots is close to your local area. So next up is Germany. We travel to Rügen's Kreiterfelsen and Victoria View. These white chalk cliffs offer unique coastal drama. And that's even a famous place for epic landscape scenes. Caspar David Friedrich, for instance, loved to paint there. And on Saturday from 2 a.m. onwards, we have a Milky Way forecast with only 8% cloud cover. A fantastic chance for astrophotography with cliffs in the foreground. And the cool thing is, Photrus doesn't only check if the Milky Way will rise, it also checks if it will be visible in the sky, if the moonlight isn't all too disturbing, how refractive the landscape is, and how good the air quality is to look into far distances. So it does all the hard work of planning for you. Okay, moving to Scotland and the island of Skye. For the Old Man of Storr, this famous rock pinnacle is perfect for dramatic sunrises. And on Saturday from 4 a.m. we have a sunrise with gappy, low-level clouds predicted. Oh man, what a dramatic and fantastic weather phenomenon. Expect light rays piercing through the low-level clouds to illuminate the landscape. So be careful with the dynamic range of a camera. Consider bracketing your exposures for details in the bright sky and the dark foreground. Sunrise with gappy low-level clouds. Wow! To be honest, this is a phenomenon with quite a low chance to happen, but if it happens, it will get dramatic. I will put you a video link up here where you see me shooting in conditions like that. It is amazing. Okay, next let's travel to Cornwall, England at St. Michael's Mount. This tidal island castle offers unique seascape shots. And on Saturday on 6 a.m. we'll get low tide combined with fog, and that with a probability of 93%. The low tide at 6-7 will reveal the causeway, while fog creates a moody and mysterious atmosphere. And in Wales, it's not done yet, Irmler National Park, you know, this rock mountain area, it's great for any weather. But on Sunday from 1 a.m. we have moonlit night forecast with 52% moon fill and 44% cloud cover. There's captured soft ethereal light on the peaks. What a fantastic opportunity for photographing this amazing contrast between rough, dramatic landscape and enchanting light. Let's travel to Portugal next and the magical Sintra fairy forest and Pina Palace. This fairy tale setting is just incredible. And on Sunday at 6:20 a.m. Photrus predicts sunrise with clouds. This might not sound after the most spectacular phenomenon in the world, but the low and high level clouds will create some really nice textures on the sky as the sun comes up. And finally, back to the Isle of Skye in Scotland at Kerrang. This iconic landslip has dramatic rock formations and sweeping views. And on Sunday around 8 a.m. we have a fast transition from low to high pressure. So this is exactly that moment when the weather is turning from bad to good. That can lead to really nice light. Yeah, that's exactly the weather I got last Friday when I took my woodland shot instead of creating my weather forecast video. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, by the way, I will link it here for you. Yeah, it's really like, you know, when Photrus tells me that there is great light in one of my favorite photo spots, I simply must go out or take the photo. And thank you so much for watching, my friends. Until next Friday. Bye.